The latest report shows inflation slowed last month, but it's still far higher than this time last year. The news was enough for a 300-point slide on the Dow Jones. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake found out what it means for retirement plans and whether things will get better.
You said it, a 300-point drop is just over 1%. It doesn't sound like a lot, but let's zoom out. The Dow is down just about 7% over the last month, and it's down nearly 12% over the last 6 months. So will this continue? Probably. A&T Economics Professor Dr. Scott Simkins says, don't panic, it'll get better eventually. He had me zoom out even further. If you click and look at the last 5 years, we're in the green. Dr. Simkins says that is good news.
So if one puts the recent drop, while significant in perspective, you still are coming out, have still done all right over this period of time.
So what exactly does this mean for retirement plans?
So there's been a big drop in the reports that people get in their quarterly or monthly reports that they get on their 401ks, their retirement accounts. Those are a little bit hard to handle. The stock market's certainly really volatile right now because of all the uncertainty in the economy. The stock market can take into account risk, but it's not very good at taking into account uncertainty.
Now, when Simkins says uncertainty, he's talking about the usual suspects: COVID-19, supply chain issues, the war in Ukraine, inflation, oil prices, gas prices, the list goes on. All take a toll on companies' bottom line. But there's a bright side for folks who are early on in their 401k contributions.
And you're contributing regularly to a retirement account, this is an opportunity for you actually to get more bang for the buck, perhaps, as long as long-term that stock market's going to be a place that's going to continue to rise and benefit you longer term.
Now, this news isn't so good for people close to retirement or who have already retired. Simkins says they'll have to cut back on spending and maybe even work a couple more years longer than they hoped. In the long run, the hope is that the long list of uncertainty gets smaller. Simkins says things will get better, we just don't exactly know when.